this cigarette infected the YouTube channel. Yes. Yes, it has. Yes, I have. It's my YouTube channel now. Do you guys like the sound of my voice? Isn't it wonderful? When is this game gonna load? Guys, I have good news. I might be getting a shit ton more games, cause Firefang is going somewhere. I don't know. And she needed someone to take over for her line of work, which is arson. And I said yeah, and so I'm gonna be setting places on fire for her, and she said that I could keep the money. So yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of money that I can use to spend on games. In fact, I was thinking of getting Sons of the Forest, but I had a conversation with the guy who built my computer, and I was like, hey, could it run this? And he's like, maybe, but it's 50-50. Because apparently I have like just the right amount of RAM. I have like 7.9 and needs 8, but it might be like a rounding error. I don't know. But like, I might be able to get Sons of the Forest, which would be cool. Maybe I'll get Stray. I could also probably get Minecraft. Yeah, no, I have it on my PlayStation. I think there's actually a way to get Minecraft without moving on. I have the baby here with me. When is this game gonna load? Is it even gonna load? Are we all just stuck in at a constant loading screen? What if we are the loading screen? I gotta move the phone for the chat. I also stole Falky's phone. Oh my goodness, I hear music, finally. We get to do some gameplay. I forgot to put Disco Elysium in the title. It's fine, though. It's fine. Everything's fine. The load time lasted longer than his marriage. How long was this? That's horrible. 'Twas I was ruptured grape the whole time. The loading time lasted longer than the Titan. I'm horrible. I'm so horrible. Actually, no, I don't feel bad for any of them except for the teenager that was on board. The poor bastard. No, that's just sadness. I love black screens. I can see my reflection in them with my buggy little eyes. Okay, but real talk, does the voice changer actually sound good? Does he understand me? What was that noise? What do you mean, what was that noise? You mean this? You mean me slamming my hands down on my desk? It's my desk. Oh, mine. Describe the noise to me. This is gonna take forever. Something changed. Is that good? Is that bad? I don't know. Clip the noise. Alright, let's look at the noise. Noise! UFO noise. Oh, wait, really? Wait. I don't know. I don't know what the noise was. It's noise, but just waves in the air. Why is nothing happening? Ah! I pulled the chair up too close to the table and slammed my neck onto the table. I almost strangled myself. Ugh. Is it supposed to take this long? Is the game even gonna load? Ever? Is it ever gonna load? Okay, I'm trying to press a button and nothing's happening. Oh, that frame rate. That's some good frame rate right there if I've ever seen some. We're just gonna close this and hope it fixes that. No! Ah! Stop. Please. No! You fools! What have you done? Oh no, what have I done? Loading screen was long before. I blame capitalism. I'm gonna close this and hope that fixes it. Oh goodness, this game is so good at slowing down this computer. Stop! This game is like New Vegas, it refuses to close. Stop, I tell you! That's enough! Stop it. Oh, thank goodness, it's over. At least it actually knows when to stop like New Vegas. New Vegas just keeps existing when it shouldn't. Shigret. Yes, that's me. I'm Shigret. Oh look, a screen that isn't black. What a surprise. Oh, hello, Spooky. How are you? Oh, and we're back to a black screen. Wonderful. good. That's good. Falky's father secretly observes the channel and watches every upload and stream and studying Falky's behavior to get them to his house. I'm going to break bones and break stones and breaking bad, planting drugs. I will do everything to get zombie. I will be the John Wick of Zombie Horse. That's what I'll do. Or that's what Falky would do, but Falky isn't here. Wow, this is surely some exciting gameplay. Oh, I think something's changing. Are we getting somewhere? I think we are, finally. You guys ever seen what the inside of a brick looks like? It's so cool. It's just more brick. Bricks are great for sharpening your claws. They're also great for throwing. Just give it time. Game game needs help and patience. Just like the main character. Wow. Wow. Ow, ow, ow. I banged my knee on the dresser. Ow, I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I'm limping. I'm gonna die. I need to see a vet. Right? That's do vets treat goblins? Would a goblin go to a vet or a doctor? I don't know anymore. I got any coins in my wallet? Oh my gosh, I do. Wait, I do? Ah! Okay. Whoa, wait, what's that? Oh, it's one of those quarters with stuff on them. I got a collection of fuck. I got a collection of shitty coins. There it is. I got, oh fuck, here we go. Wait, I gotta put the cool coin in the collection. There we go. Now I've got $2. I hope by the time Charles appears on Canadian money, I'm dead. There we go. Fuck Charles. I don't like Charles. He's too crusty for me. He looks like I don't know. He looks like Krusty Crustington visited him. And Krusty Crustington took all the moisture from him. If children are bad, Krusty Crustington will visit them and take their moisture from their skin and make them crusty. It's a lot like the Tooth Fairy. If you're a good child, Krusty Crustington will visit you and give you hand lotion. But if you're a bad child, he'll suck the moisture out of you and leave you a crusty husk. A crusty, wrinkled, dry, flaky, tasty husk. That's what Krusty Crustington will do. Oh dear. Audio bugged out there. Okay. Okay, let's go. Finally! Finally, I'm free! Oh fuck. Don't crash, please. I waited so long. What are you doing? Okay, there was I played off camera a bit. But I didn't do anything, I just collected bottles and shit. But there was some places I noticed where I could get, like, shit, I guess. Where the fuck was it, though? I know there was a tree. I remember a tree. But that's all I remember. Yes!
Son, you've really let yourself go. It's a disgrace. But Coach Physical Instrument is going to get you back in prime condition. Even if it takes 1,000,000 push-ups.
Coach Physical Instrument, does that mean you'll call me a Megan and a Nancy boy to motivate me? Yes, sir. Forge me into organic steel, Coach. I'm really, really not interested. Sugar, ever heard of Ruptured Grape? They like Andrew Tate. Heard they like Andrew Tate. They don't. I know Ruptured Grape.
Does a master swordsman insult his own blade? No. I'm going to turn you into an athletic benchmark, you big pussy.
Yes, sir. Forge me into organic steel, Coach.
It's going to take blood, sweat, piss, and tears. But when I'm done with you, boy, you will be a master athlete.
Wait, why piss?
When a man sets his mind and body on something and gives his 110%, he is sometimes going to piss himself. It just happens. No shame in
that. Okay, let's do this, Coach. I'm with you, Upton.
Behold, world. Here walks a sportsman, hands choked and hair kept back with a bandana. The Homo athleticus.
Homo. Alright. Thoughts. Thoughts. Where they got the thought? Okay. 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 So you're minding your own business, trying to get some detective work done, when suddenly a voice emerged from within you and told you you're a wuss of namby-pamby, a sissy, and a limp jellyfish. This voice has zero gender sensitivity, and even less empathy for underwhelming athletic performance. Try to purposely piss it off to see if it teaches you something. Pretend you don't know the difference between a double and single support phase and a discipline of hammer throw. It hates that. Okay. E. Okay. How do I leave? Oh, okay. What are we doing? Fuck. I forgot what to do. There was other shit to look at. Right, there was something there was something. There was shit! There was some shit! But I don't know where it is! Ow. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. Better watch your mouth around me, boy! The things I've seen and said. I should put like volume warnings on stream. Pigeon! Pigeon! Come here, pigeon! Everybody loves pigeons. If you don't like pigeons, you're a disgrace. You're a mistake of humanity. What's that? What? What? Okay, cool, great. I'm glad we did that. What's that? Looks like there was more construction here once, decades ago. Oh yeah, just take your time. Docking reserved for residents of Rue de Saint Gilles 33A. I don't know if I read that right. I'm surprised I can read. Magnesium! Yeah, just dig that out from the trash. That's a good idea. Hello? What's that? Your room in the whirling is much bigger than this one. This is worth more than you'll ever earn in all your life. Okay. Hello?
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Why did the music change?
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce.
She extends her hand in greeting. She sounds like those stereotypical rich women in like movies and TV shows. Where she's like, Herman, if you don't marry the Duchess of Archfelt, you are not only not getting your inheritance, but you will be disowned and hanged.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbor. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
She steps closer and holds out her hand over the railing. Joyce, what does the L stand for? What exactly is the RCM? I remember hearing it from somewhere. What gave us away? Shake her hand. Don't shake her hand. Joyce L, what does the L stand for?
Leighton, my maiden name.
Leighton, my maiden name. Her bony hand dangles from the sleeve of her oversized raincoat. Shake her hand.
I'm glad to see you here.
Her grip is tight and cold. Like steel, there's... Oh.
There is strength there. If she wanted, she could sink her nails deep into your skin.
Okay.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will. Gladly.
Okay.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
Am I? Am I really I don't know. I don't know if you should have that much faith in me.
It happens quicker than a shooting star. But did the lieutenant just wink at you?
Why? What does that mean?
Interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
You're on a boat! Jesus. You're on a boat!
Why, yes I am.
She looks at the deck under her feet, green and white sails photo of it. Something just dropped in the house! Okay, moving on. Wait, did Falky just escape containment? Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm back! Don't worry, Falky didn't escape yet. I mean, she tried to. She tried using the vents this time. My mom heard that. Oh, tell your mom I said hi! Why can't I get this wrapper open? Remember, kids, if you beat something enough, it'll eventually open. I mean, try it with anything, literally anything, a living thing. You can beat a literal animal and it'll open. I think I have a handle on the boat thing. Do you have a license for that? Does she have a name? Not a lot of people on boats are there.
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
Wait, we're on an archipelago? Look around.
Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
Caillou? I thought we were on Revachol.
We are. And the city of Revachol is on the island of Le Caillou.
So I haven't seen anyone else say a boat around here.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle. It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
You need to make this lady admit she's only riding around on this boat because she's rich.
Why?
Why what? Stop thinking. Take her down.
Why am I even thinking about this? I have police work to do.
Have it your way.
Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
Okay, but what kind of boat is it?
It's a pleasure craft, a 19 pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business.
Okay, what kind, how do you like it?
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
Eel! Okay. I'll tell her. Yeah, that's what, wait, what? Turn up the volume and Shigret will say hi. I'm 95% sure she'll say that's nice. I'll tell her, yeah, that's what she said. Yay! Ow, my back. Okay, there we go.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
Are you being sarcastic? Oh no, I can't tell. Is this what autism feels like? Oh wait, I am autistic. Am I? Hey Mom, do I have autism? Okay. My mom said yes, I have autism. Okay, just checking, making sure. Oh yeah, I also stole Falky's identity, so her mom thinks I'm her child. The concept of sugar is the definition of a happy accident that only exists because Falky said Nern and the Mojave is shitty ingredient. No, I was actually talking about AI generated animations. I said AI generated animations are shitty and gritty. Was he being sarcastic? I don't know. I think I have a handle on the boat thing.
Good.
Tell me about Wild Pines. What do you do?
What we do. I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
There was a touch of discomfort there. She wants to merely represent.
So what do they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things. And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
The Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revacholian Indo-tribes. Companies awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain himself, centuries ago. The king is long gone, but several of the Indo-tribes remain.
Who are the other Indo-tribes?
Son-Baptiste, Elysium, an unknown entity known as Brightest Star.
Got it. Tell me something else.
She nods.
Can you tell me about the strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
Wait, what if I want to hear about the trade secrets?
First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade and Aliments that gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus.
An octopus? I will slay it!
Good luck is only kept in place by the vested interests of half the civilized world, including your own.
Damn.
What the ma'am means is that the Emergencies Act and the RCM both get their authority from the coalition government.
You'd be shooting yourself in the foot, in other words.
Ah.
But I am derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike.
What is your role on this precisely?
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
I'll be back, maybe. Okay, see ya!
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place.
Joyce either has people all... She doesn't seem so bad, or she has everything wrong with the world. Eat her flesh and clean the world of her sin. What is wrong with her? I mean, she seems alright, I guess. Oh no, my granola bar.
Wait, she just admitted that the lynching and the strike are connected.
Now they won't even let me into the harbor. There's a 2-meter 20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
So the strike is connected to the lynching.
Yes, I believe there is a connection. But that's a subject for later.
If Shipwreck had a Starfield spaceship, what would it look like? It would look like a literal garbage, like it should not be able to function. But it somehow miraculously does. Tell us more about this behemoth.
What can I say? The Union employs a giant covered in tattoos. A racist giant. I guess that's part of their big tent organization now.
How were the talks going before the lynching?
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
What is your guys' food you'd have before death? Macaroni. And pasta. Trash. Just trash. I like Alfredo. Communist fans see you as the face of capitalism and an inhuman monster that is everything wrong with the world. Okay.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
Oh!
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
Ludicrous, even. It's meant.
What happened to this Galmont?
Mr. Clare told him to... how did he put it?
She pauses to compose herself.
Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Cool!
Yes. Extremely. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
What are their demands?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes. Every worker, a member of the board.
Most of the workers probably don't know what that means.
I don't know what to think about that. Over-aggressive commie posturing. Seems like they have no idea about business. Forget it. I went to ask... I know what to think about that.
Fortunately, they explained it. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about anything, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal. Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
That's pretty funny, I have to admit. The workers can't be kings. The king is the king. The king is dead. Long live the worker. What are you going to do? Oh man, what should I choose? I think this is the communism option. That's pretty funny, I have to admit. I gotta put a lip balm on my cigarette lips, cause... There we go, now it hurts less. Actually, it hurts more. Communist Disco Elysium fans see Joyce like how we joke about Elon Musk and Zuckerberg, but play dead seriously. Saw someone once called Joyce worse than... What?! She's literally done nothing! As far as I can tell. I nickel for every time I've seen someone say worse than Hitler. I have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. And one was Dr. Motherfucking Octopus. I'd have a lot more nickels. Val, if you had 3 days until you died, what would be your bucket list? Nothing. Why am I laughing? Nothing! Huh? Yeah, what would you do, Val? Just sit there and die? Not even like, you know, like, not even like you just go out with a bang, not even like, you know, like you loot a bit, break some windows, steal shit, run through the streets naked, I don't know. Nothing? Really? Nothing? That's... The king is dead! Long live the workers! I don't know which one I should go for. That's pretty funny, I have to admit.
They're having a blast. But how can they afford it? After 4 months, my assumption was they would prefer a more practical solution.
What are you going to do?
I'm not sure. Naturally, I assumed that was just their opening position. A hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again.
Bobby! Okay. I need to stop screaming.
And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Okay, cool.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
Yeah. Who told you?
Just heard it from the boyar at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
Mm-hmm. Not even like ghost stab an eater who hops between relationships to write insult. Ah! So to write insulting breakup letters to ruin lives as a hobby. Groomer should have been stabbed. You see, groomer lady with the ukulele. What? Well, if you're gonna have 3 days left to live, at least spend it trying to remove one of the dickheads on this planet, like Andrew Tate. Okay? Like, I don't care how you do it, just find a way. If you're gonna sacrifice yourself, do it. You're gonna die anyways. No, I'm not saying strap a bomb to your chest and, crawl through his vents and, and while he's making coffee in his kitchen, oh wait, is he in prison? Never mind, pick someone else. I don't know, who else is terrible? I don't know. Crawl through someone's vents. Strap a venomous snake to your chest and crawl through someone's vents. He was charged by the Romanian government. Killing him would make him a martyr. What does martyr mean? Is that like murder? Or reply comes quick. Oh, that's interesting.
This checks out.
Scabs with the did you put them there?
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the union refuses to?
Don't let her answer it herself.
No, I mean scabs. Don't let her answer it herself. Right, I don't know what got into me. Some of those changes, awkward, because lingos rubbed off me. Let's call them strike breakers. Wait. I don't understand what you mean by this. Martyrs are people who suffered for what they believe in and inspires others. Killing Tate that would only embolden his fans. Oh, anyone else confused this shit about Tate being black? I don't know. Okay, let's see. How do I do this? Let her answer it herself. I don't understand. Let's call them strike breakers. You put them there, right? I think that's the right one.
If these strike breakers were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not yet, at least.
It's implied. She's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
Tell me about this union boss, Mr. Clare.
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Really?
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
If you were to prick him with something sharp, you could see it oozing out. A knife, maybe? No, a rapier.
You sound like you're about to take a rapier to him. Is he that bad?
Oh heavens, no. We get along just fine. Yet, now that you mention it, I can't stop imagining that black treacle just dribbling down his double chin.
Is he that bad?
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
Wait, there are two of them?
Yes, Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
Wrote the union itself outside the brothers Clare.
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organized labor at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
She hesitates, looking for the right expression.
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother.
She turns to you.
And your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
an effective advocate for the rights of giant leech sucking life out of her show, basically a socialist mob. For not to have an opinion, I don't fucking know. I don't know, man! Tank fans are basically like Nords in Windhelm. No, they're worse. The Nords in Windhelm, I assume, at least partially respect women. These guys are something else. I ain't kidding about how much Joyce is hated by communist Disco Elysium fans. It's a little scary. I don't know if I want to be a communist. I don't know. Basically a socialist mob? I don't know, man. I can't recall a single case of systemic sexism in Skyrim gameplay or lore. What about the other Elder Scrolls games? Huh, Pharaoh? What do you gotta say about the other Elder Scrolls games? By the way, I might be able to get the other Elder Scrolls games. Oblivion and Morrowind. I might be able to get those and play them and everything. Yeah, that'll be fun. It'll probably be worse than playing New Vegas, though. But so worth it. Oh, it'll be so worth it! Anyways, moving on. Basically, so I prefer not to have an opinion on these things.
Of course, officer.
One more thing. You said something happened in the elections?
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the Union. She disappeared.
Oh no!
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
Now, none come to mind. Nern is very LGBT plus friendly. Besides Thalmor, but fuck him. Yeah, fuck the Thalmor! Fuck him! Okay. Fuck them with a fish. No, 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 no. Fuck them with a rusty spigot.
This forewoman, her name?
This poor woman, her name.
Sadly, the company records do not even give a name.
What?
She's just forewoman in private correspondence. Holly. I don't even know if it's a sir or given name, and I don't have access to the Union's files.
It happens. Some kind of extortion, probably. Eerie.
Downright haunting, if you ask me. The Wild Pines suspected foul play, but what could they do? It was a Union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Oh dear.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
That's all I need here. Let's change the topic.
Of course. How else can I help?
What can you tell me about this lynching?
Quite a few things, I'm afraid.
She falls silent for a moment, contemplating something.
The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Fuck!
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
Remember when my partner told you I had recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? My lost badge is related to it.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, the city, nothing. It's possible if the night of heavy drinking also memory of my life and the world. I could have eaten it.
Oh dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I don't even know how to respond.
Is that out of, like, disappointment or sadness? I don't know. If ever can help you. Sorry, I think I just felt one of my organs moving. If ever can help you with that. A rusty spigot? I've always wanted one. I've always wanted to tie one to a string and beat people with it.
I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
I think this guy has more brain damage than Luca, and that's really saying something.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Is table on food for eating?
Of course, I sympathize. But I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Fuck!
She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
Shit. Yeah, I'll find it somehow. Let's talk about something else until I do.
Of course. But before we do, officers, let me be perfectly clear.
Okay.
The situation is extremely volatile. The sooner we can speak about this lynching business, the better for all of us.
Do you know something about these tattoos? Show her the photo.
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
Wait, how is that? Is you looking at the photo tied to the lynching? So you know something about the tattoos?
Better not tie the fourth day to the Bat's Day on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
IGN once called Far Cry 3 Skyrim with guns. It's a Pokemon game taking place on Hawaii. Had too much the fuck is going on? You seem smart. I need someone to give me the lowdown on this reality we're in.
This reality?
She pulls her hood closer around her neck.
Yes, reality is your side case. An experimental side case.
It's related to that medical episode. I have trouble remembering even the most basic terms of reality. No time explaining, just give me a lowdown. Actually, no, it's not good. It's related to that medical episode.
Ah, yes. The episode. Sounds like an acute case of encephalopathy, now that I think of it.
She puts down her thermal cup and looks at you.
Don't be phased, madame. He functions perfectly well. He only needs a lowdown on all of reality.
We may be here a while then. Ask away, officer. I'll help however I can.
Alright, we're in. I know these all look good, but begin with the first, okay?
Where are we?
We're in Martinez, baby.
Baby.
A casual term of endearment popular among the 50-plus crowd. It's a disco holdover, pay it no heed.
And what is Martinez?
Martinez is a district of Revachol. A very small district tucked away near the industrial harbour, north of the 881 and Jamrock.
Okay.
You would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten, even. Shelled to smithereens during the Revolution. It has its charms, just not this time of year.
Tell me more about Martinez.
I'm not a good ambassador. I've only been here once before, as a teenager. Not a lot has changed. There are ruins, a terminal, fishing boats, reeds, boys with boxy shoulders. This place used to be a province, a workers' resort before the city swallowed it and the artillery did its work. The reeds are the real star of the show here now. The further down the coast, the wilder it gets.
You mentioned a sea. What sea is this?
It's not really a sea, it's the Bay of Revachol. And the bay feeds into the ocean.
Are we near the ocean?
Yes. We're on an island in an ocean, the world's largest body of water, the Insulindic.
Known to the early Revacholians as Les Immensités Bleues, the Blue Immensities.
What's the name of this island?
Caillou, as you already know. Imagine a pebble. A smoothed-over pebble amidst a great blue sea, misshapen, cracked. The cracks are the River Esperance. We're in the delta of this river, on the 6th branch, the Martinez distributary.
It is clear this pebble is of enormous value to her, and to humanity at large.
Okay, what's Martinez? What's Revachol? Give me another, perhaps even more fundamental aspect. Okay,
Revachol? Revachol is what you call a city.
your family in Australia that went on vacation in Thailand warned the beach Wait, your family in Australia that went on vacation in Thailand warned the beach they want to attend had monkeys attacks reportedly hated their vacation because they got attacked by monkeys. What? Monkeys are bastards. What kind of city is Revachol?
The great kind.
What makes Revachol great?
History detective. They built this city to resolve history. Our part in it, at least. Our centuries.
Okay, who built this city?
The nations of the Occident, or migrant workers from Seminine and Ile Marat, depending on your creed.
Then, when was Revachol built?
In the DeLorean century. 380 years ago.
And why will it resolve history?
They say it's where the terrible questions of our time will be answered. The tensions are highest, the fault lines deepest. By that I mean conflicts. Ideological conflicts. The stuff of men.
I hear.
We are standing on a fertile, self-sufficient island able to sustain up to 200 million people in the middle of the Insulindic Ocean, the world's connective tissue. It's where the money is.
Tissue? Okay, I finally found someone who pronounces tissue like tissue. So we're in an unimportant part of an important place. So we're pretty much in the center of the world. So we're pretty much at the center of the world.
Oh, we're quite a way off. About...
She points across the water where the skyscrapers rise.
A collection of tall ghosts behind the water vapor, light reflecting off their glass windows.
22 kilometers from the center of the world. That soldering iron is the Bank of the World building. The bottom floors are Insiacom. Coalition government, Insulindian Mission Command.
Look to the sea.
Silence. She lowers her hand. The water, the light. It's as though you're seeing it for the first time. There is no recognition, only the immensity of the sea and the cold radiating from it.
I don't know any of this.
We are where we are. I have no truer answer to give, unfortunately.
She watches you closely as you scan the horizon.
This is one thought you need to complete. Where are you?
Was there something else you wanted to know? I remember something about a lowdown.
This has been informative. Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure my memory-impaired partner has many more questions to ask, about even more fundamental aspects of reality. Might I suggest not asking them all right now? Messier will be here later too, and tomorrow. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Absolutely. My commitment here is long-term.
But I want to know everything now. Ugh, fine. You're right, Lieutenant. I'll continue later.
It's better not to eat all your candy at once.
Okay, yeah, that's
Indeed.
true.
I'm always at your service.
That's all for now.
Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything else?
That's all for now. We should
Of
quick
course,
save.
Detective. Take care.
Okay, wait. Quick save? Can I quick save? I guess not.
Coach, physical instrument. Wait, how did you know all those hammer throw techniques? How do you know how to hold a discus? Or the world youth record in discus? Something doesn't add up here. This mushy thing between your ears didn't know the name of the city you're in, but it comes loaded with trivia about the correct chin position of a shot put ball. Could it be that? Shut up, namby-pamby. This train of thought ends abruptly. It's leg day. Straighten your rhombus muscle. It's shirts versus skins. Take your shirt off, Namby. Your skins.
Okay. Wait. Why can't I internalize this one? Welcome to oh. Ah. Okay. Can I quick save now? There we go. Okay, now what? Wait! I need to talk to her further.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
You seem rich, can I have some money?
Is what you want to say, but it isn't that easy, is it?
What? Why not?
Look at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes, bub.
What nice fabrics.
Why, yes. Tucked away under that sturdy green raincoat, almost rustic in its simplicity, a silk shirt and matching scarf around her gentle throat, while dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry, wealth and all its possibilities. These are the kind eyes of the rich man that seem to say everything is possible, within reason.
Yeah, so?
Now look at you, you misery-clad simian, barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes, a scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead, and your underwear feels uncomfortable. You're poor, poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too...
I'm not ashamed. What is this feeling? I've never felt it before. A goddamn working man. I'm not ashamed to shake this leech for some time. As I should be for even considering it. This is a woman and I am a man! Sugar, I will stop you with the power of friendship and this guns I found! Gun go bang bang. Yeah, I should make my own goddamn money by now, except I'm not. I'm a goddamn working man. I'm not ashamed to shake this
You
leech for
think
some...
your little communism protects you from this feeling? No. The more demeaning it is to grovel at her feet.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
Shit! Bastard!
Aces low. For the rest of the world, the aces low is just some cool Revachol thing, politically neutral. In Revachol, it still holds revolutionary connotations. Also, have you looked at Lieutenant Kitsuragi's clothes? He wears a bomber jacket, just like the ones worn by aerostatic brigades. And those cargo pants look like they could fit tools for hot-fixing your burning aerostatic. You should ask him about this.
What? Aerostatic? What does that mean? I don't understand. Sometimes if I'm hungry, I eat my own tail. It's actually quite good. Hi.
Up here, Piggo.
Yeah, sure. What do you want?
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue d'Esperance. You wait and see.
The girl stares at the sailboat by the pier.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
How old are you? Oh my goodness. We just want to know your name, little lady. No need to get defensive. Don't use that tone with me. I am the law. Let's start with your blood type and go from there. Yeah, when were you last tested? Let's start with your blood type and go from there.
Go where? Accosting a minor?
What does accosting mean? Chat, what does accosting mean?
Listen to your partner, pigman. Keep your grubby hooves off little old ladies.
Despite that, she puts the brush aside.
A brush? An artist? The red splatter is urban expressionism.
What are you doing? Do you know anything about the recent murder? Keep looking up to the side. What are you looking at?
The lieutenant is desperately searching for another handkerchief.
What do you mean? What? She turns her head to face the cat coast and nods safely towards Joyce, performing maintenance on her boat.
Hatred, disgust, It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Ozon is an archipelago 2 days' travel away from Rivershaw. Its moneyed residents, used to posh restaurants and upscale boutiques, rarely have reason to visit Martinez.
You mean Joyce?
On a first-name basis with her, are we? Piggy's moving up in the world.
Hold on, what's Oz? I don't know. How bad is it if Sugar had a gun and a badge? Very bad. Very, very bad. She would get away with a lot more shit. Damn, the dumbest thing I've ever laughed at. Okay, let's see this. Oh, what the heck? Hold on. It's the hammer. He's real. What? Okay.
It's where they grow whores like her. And they're whoremen.
Yeah, I don't like her either.
Pig's not half as dumb as he looks.
She gives you a stately nod of approval. What are you doing to the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
She studies the wall, suddenly pensive. So you don't know what to write? I have an opinion. I have opinion on this. Want to hear it? So you don't know what to write?
Have you ever tried your hand at graffitio? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mona was here. We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cats. And my name's not Mona, so...
I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it?
Yeah?
I love public art. Don't mind keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna have to stop you. This is hooliganism. Actually, I don't have an opinion. I lied. I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
Yeah! Graffiti!
She means the opposite.
Do you know anything about the murder?
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
So you won't talk about the murder, but maybe you could tell us something about the murder victim's missing armor?
What do I care about some fucking tin eggshells?
Isn't armor art for the, body?
Ugh, alright. Sad piggy. I'll give you this one. I saw a little girl in the fishing village running around with military-grade handwear. Looked cute as hell. If you haven't been there, the village is a shithole down the coast from the main plaza. Have a good time!
Got it.
Piggy, I have no idea why I just told you that. You look like a shaggy dog left in the rain for too long. I have a weakness for animals.
Aw, thanks! Catch you later, Cindy.
Watch your back, ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Okay. Native celebrating 4th of July Stockholm Syndrome. Why am I laughing? That's horrible. There were no fucking fireworks on Canada Day because the fucking the storm ruined it. I think we got another storm rolling in. Oh, never mind. It's clear skies. Clear skies over Milwaukee! I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Okay, wait. I can't go there. This. Where are you go? Where are you going? What? Well, guess it's just me, myself, and I. Because I guess I'm without supervision now. Well, shit. That storm never hit here. Fuck! Either. Oh, well, look who came crawling back! Look who came crawling back! What the hell? How did you do that?
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Okay. Money! Oh, now I can finally strangle that child.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
No!
Apparently, she doesn't like people standing behind her back. Logic error. She is not sleeping right now.
Pig's come to take me out, trying to snuff me out.
No, why would you even say that? Are you sleeping right now? I'm sorry. No, why would you even say
Then
that?
why are you sneaking up on me like that? It's not a good idea to scare me, pig. Not a good idea at all.
Okay, bitch.
So much for a quiet smoke.
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette.
Nursing.
His eyes have been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
He says in a quiet voice despite the cold. His shirt hangs unbuttoned on his frame.
It's the voice of someone who has something to hide, my liege.
No trouble for me, I just want to know what's going on here. Too late, young man, trouble's found you.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
What?
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Actually, whatever that is really wants to talk to
Is
you.
it really that important?
He asks you, adjusting his shirt.
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Can you tell me your name?
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
That's definitely not his real name.
You're not actually called Martin Martinez, are you?
No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice?
He scans the courtyard, it's silent like the bottom of a well, every sound captured and reflected back. Looks like you've got a good view of the whirling's backyard. Can you tell me anything about the hanging?
I can tell that you finally got him down. Thank you. It was quite a disturbing sight, even by Martinez standards.
What were you doing last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching?
Did you look at him?
No, not you two. Some more muscular type.
Oh, fuck.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Last week? I don't know. Look.
He looks around the courtyard again. Old patio chairs and dead houseplants litter the scene.
He's an actor declaiming a soliloquy. See how
What?
you hang on his every word.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over.
What kind of friend?
It was my Sunday friend.
Your what?
A Sunday friend. How intriguing.
What's your friend's real name? Did you see something? Sounds like a prostitute.
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. In the neighboring windows, you can see faint reflections of his silhouette, all from different angles.
Let's try again.
I can tell that you finally.
What were you doing last?
Oh,
Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching?
They gave Superman a Sailor Moon costume transformation. Is it like all magical girly with like sparkles and everything? If not, I'm going to be very disappointed. I'm going to cry. Did I? I'm pretty sure I didn't. I'm pretty sure I didn't.
no, not you.
And when did
He's an actor.
you didn't answer?
It was my
No.
Sunday.
Hey, son? He doesn't reply.
Alright, we'll talk later.
No. We won't.
Takes one last drag of a cigarette before stubbing it out on the balcony.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Let him go.
Good luck with the investigation.
Damn it.
He's gone.
We should run after him, see where he went.
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
So we just give up.
He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case. There has to be a way of getting inside the building. Once we found a way in, we can ask around for his apartment.
Great, let's do that. Okay. Now they're splattering of bullet holes on this wall. Actually, I saw bullet holes not too long ago. I think that's the first bullet holes I've ever seen, at least outside of a shooting range. First they made Luca Joker, then made Sailor Krypton. Words cannot express how much I hate Luca Joker. I hate it so much. Can I look at this? Please? No? Damn it. Luca Joker looks like he'd be called the
Inside,
Toker.
you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
The smoker. If Luca ever met the Toker, he'd go ape shit. Like there's like what I mean by ape shit. Have you ever seen how violent, or possibly the Choker? No, Choker. Choker sounds like, or maybe the Yoker. No, Yoker is egg Joker. Choker sounds sexual. Anyways, but have you ever seen a chimpanzee attack something? That'd be like that, but with fully automatic weapons. That would be like every ounce of Luca's being just dedicated to sheer violence towards the Toker. Luca's a pretty gentle person, but the existence of that thing would remove any ounce of empathy, happiness, humanity in Luca until that thing is dead. Ugh. Pick up the radio again. Yeah.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Have you heard back from the ICP about the serial number? The Woker is on Twitter too much. The Soaker. No, not the Soaker. Ew. The poker carries a stick, and no one. Wait, hold on, what? And no one knows why. To beat people with, to poke them?
No, and I doubt they'll get back to me before tomorrow morning. Anything else? 57, over and out.
In the cabin, you see.
Okay, what do I do now? I guess we'll look for my badge, I guess. Where would we find my badge? I don't even know where the fuck. I don't know where to start looking. Would this have a badge? Plastic wrapped macaroni stamped with humanitarian aid. Oh, nice. This says humanitarian aid tuna fish, not for resale. Everything is good here. Wait, are you selling this? This says food from the people of food gift from people. Okay, cool, great. This says speakers from the people of some what? Is there anything back here? Is that a garbage can? Wait. If that's a garbage can, can I? Yeah. No. Okay. You know, it's surprising that I've managed to find, like, popular games on Roblox. I've managed to find a new Vegas game on Roblox. I managed to find a Vampire the Masquerade game on Roblox, if that's the correct name, I'm not sure. I wonder if I could find Disco. I even found Skyrim. I found Skyrim on Roblox. I wonder if I could find Disco Elysium. Probably not.
You see two lowly, defeated speakers, thralls, slaves basically, perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land. A pair of found, durable wear sneakers, ultra serious.
Okay.
I can see you've a taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
Leave.
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes.
Wait, is this where I
smelling
find
of
my badge?
strangers' body odors.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
Save the economy? That sounds off.
Save the economy? What are you talking about?
Haven't you heard, officer? We've got to be economically conscious. Recycle your cash, keep it in circulation. Don't buy new things. Buy eco.
That doesn't make any sense. Why exactly does the economy need saving? What? What?
Look around, officer. You see all these premium goods just sitting there, not getting bought. We've got to keep the flow of goods moving.
Okay.
Is this really the economy we want to leave to our children?
But I don't have children. It's just nature, powerful economy. Economy sad, weak economies. This economy is really just distraction from the culture, which is, you know, it. Oh my goodness! Look, man, I just want to. I don't have children, I think.
I can't go extinct, officer. I've got kids to feed. Once an economy goes extinct, it messes up the whole ecosystem. You've got to think about the consequence. Haven't you heard, officer? Look around. Is this really the...
I don't have
economy we want to
children,
leave to
I
our-
think.
Too bad, officer. Kids make it all worthwhile. Without kids, who's going to be around to enjoy the economy? Don't let me stop you. Open the box and browse a little.
Sure, maybe I'll find my
You
badge.
find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places.
I know that feeling. Why do I know that feeling?
The box smells like cat piss or like an old person with no money.
So me.
Economical, but also trendy. Look firsthand. buy secondhand. Keep the economy moving.
Find something worth salvaging from that pile of rags.
No good. All you can come up with are some treated wool pants. You can tell they're too tight around your thighs and too loose around the waist.
Discard the woolly pants.
No luck? Why not take another look, officer? Keep supporting the economy.
Leave for now. The loker is a mystery. Okay, well let's...
The speakers below are banged up and worthless. The sneakers triumph over them. They're the star of the show here.
Inspect the speakers.
These once respectable speakers have been conquered, reduced to a mere prop by the indomitable Found Ultras atop them.
The coker needs rehab. Ah.
A small heat emboss on the veneer reads, Solidarity Aid from the People's Republic of Samara. The speakers themselves don't seem to display any magical qualities.
But there's magic everywhere.
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The sneakers are the stars here.
What about the speakers though? Don't, poor little speakers. Pat them.
No, don't pity them, officer. These are old Samaran garbage. Don't even look at them. Check out these super cool, fun ultras instead.
Samaran trash. That sounds like they're from the Samaran People's Republic, produced under the dictatorship of the proletariat.
Inspect the sneakers.
A pair of Found Ultras. The design is impossibly sleek and simple. A futuristic silhouette with a sleek monochrome colorway, a jet black upper, and a silver-lined midsole.
The Snoker commands a fleet of ships and military... What? And died like a bee. What? What? Okay! Cool story, bro. Oh, it's getting really dark out. Cool.
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest found sneakers. Super air, super fine, super cool. Only 50 real.
Only? That's madness. Found Ultra. We're the future. You remember the slogan from some magazine?
Okay, bye. I don't have enough money. I don't know where to get money. How do I get money? Is that a bird? Oh, it looks like a... Yeah, it moved. It's a bird. Ugh, the auto-saving! I feel bad for everyone who comes into contact with me. They just get blasted with radiation. Wait, what's that? Go see it. What is it? Wait, what? This is a building? You can ask choice for... Yeah, but it wouldn't work! It wouldn't pass. Oh wait, is that the point? Mostly military with a few more eccentric fashions thrown in. What is this place? What's the woman? The plaque simply says, die! And the darker film projector is wearing away. No! Don't leave! What is that? Oh, okay. Some kind of machine, an antique cash register. What the hell? Hi.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop.
Failure can still lead to success. Okay, I'll try it. The counter turns to you slowly.
What can I do for you?
Yes.
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
Sorry, I feel like I'm interrupting you.
Oh no, not at all. I guess I haven't had many customers lately. RCM or otherwise.
This guy sounds like an elderly salad fingers.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored.
Hey, that's me! Disco Elysium. Embrace the failure, you scumming hobgoblin! Hobgoblin sounds like a slur towards my species. Actually, I think it is a slur.
As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Typical consumer subjects. Honestly, I think some of your selections are press your fingers to your lips more tasteful than others. Your business plan is all over the place. You should specialize, zoom in, recapitalize. Oh, quite the collection indeed.
It keeps me entertained.
His attention is drawn once more to the play of light and shadow on the walls behind
He's
you.
well composed, but underneath it you sense psychedelic processes bubbling. Some kind of drug, maybe. Entertained? He might be high. If he is, on what?
There's something I like to sell.
Okay.
Damn it.
He definitely is high. Whatever it is, you've probably done it, and many other things besides. But you can't cut through the jumble of sensations to get to the answer.
Hobgoblin is a real word and is just the longer term for goblin. D&D makes them large as a human, and Pathfinder makes them taller and leaner. I know that hobgoblin is a real word. I don't know, man. It sounds like it is something derogatory someone shouted at me one time when I was digging through trash, and I wasn't hurting anyone. I was just digging through trash.
Looking at his wares, talking to him, that might give you more clues.
You might be able to aid in our
I doubt it,
investigation.
but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Know anything about the recent hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business, bad for everyone.
He doesn't know anything.
Ever had any dealings with Everett, Claire?
He's been by the shop a couple of times.
He gives a lazy half
There
shrug.
was something awfully deliberate about that laziness.
Why do I feel like you don't want to talk about him? Are you hiding something? Did he discuss union business with you? Did he buy anything?
He purchased a remarkably garish paperweight the first time he was here. Nothing the second.
Did he discuss union business with you?
He tried. Wanted to come to some mutually beneficial agreement around my dealings with the dock workers. I politely declined to hear him out.
So you don't know what kind of arrangements he was talking about?
Lieutenant studies the pawnbroker suspiciously.
As I said, I refused to talk to him. That's why he came back a second time. That's also why he hasn't come back a third.
I don't feel like you don't want to talk about him. Are you hiding something?
They weren't the most pleasant interactions. Small town bigwigs always want everyone to play a part in the play they're staging.
I see.
But I bowed out at some point. I prefer to watch from afar while the bigwigs come and go.
I heard the forewoman before Everett got to
It was all very strange. That forewoman was more pleasant than Everard. But I guess it's all the same in the end.
I have other questions about this.
He nods reluctantly.
Actually, that's all I've
The
got.
pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
By the way, do you happen to have any guns like the ones carried by officers of the Citizens Militia?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
Fuck! Uh-oh.
This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oh God. The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
Wait, I sold you my gun?
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
Was the buyer a policeman too?
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Maybe she's a vigilante who wants to prove she can do her jobs better than we can. There's only one explanation. She must be one of my rabid fans. I don't like it either. What if she intends to commit a crime and blame it on the Citizens Militia? I'm sorry, sold my gun. I don't like it either. Oh gosh.
You're right that she could cast aspersions on the force. We have to find out.
At least now I know how I lost my sidearm. Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
Why do I smell bleach? I want to ask about my missing gun again.
Sure thing.
Any idea where I can find this buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
Thanks for the review. Let's talk about something else.
Sure, man.
I have other business to take care of now. Fuck. Sweetie, you want to avoid weird people on Reddit saying they're sweeties and asking if sweeties got money. They want to see your feet. Don't do it. Okay, Brufus. Thanks, Brufus. Thanks, Auntie Brufus. Thanks for the advice. Love you, Auntie Brufus. I'll visit you again at some point. And there's less death claws in the area. Oh, hello.
G'day to you, officers.
Alright, I already talked to you. See ya. Right. Things. I gotta do things. Wait, where am I? Okay, there we go. Hey, you would never happen to see my gun, would you?
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Catch you later, Cindy. What the hell is touching my knee?
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Can I have some money?
I am sorry. It just doesn't come out of your mouth. What does? It's surprisingly eloquent, really. The last one, not the first three. Those are ape speak.
I am the scum of the earth. I don't know, man. Money.
Excuse me? I didn't hear you. Did you say money?
No, I didn't. Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
Shit! It didn't work, Phil! You lied to me! Peter, Chris befriended a rat pig thing and asked it if it wanted a suck. It ran away and called the police. I think we should just disown him for being a snacks pest. Oh yeah, that guy was disgusting. I hated him. I thought he was my friend. What do I do? Damn it. Right, what was it? What was it? Where was the thing that I needed more of? What? Oh, this one. I think that was it, right? Ah. Can always try again or save. Oh, right, yeah. Could I even try again? I gotta check if I can.
You're back.
Yeah,
Good.
it's locked.
What can I help you with?
Load game. Yeah, load. Okay, I guess I'll look for my gun and my badge and other stuff.
Trying to sneak up on me again? Trying to snuff me out? Get away, pig!
Okay. Wait.
Hello again, sir. Are you interested in a new and exciting book this time?
Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
Oh, none of this is helping me. Wait. The computer's to be here. Oh, okay. Alright. You cannot find your badge on the first day. You need Evert to find your gun. Ah, for fuck's sakes. Well, then what do I do now? Hey, how's it going?
Yes?
I think you need to know. I think you should know that I can't remember anything.
No response. He just arches his brow. He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
I feel like I must repeat this. I don't remember anything. There was heavy drinking involved.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
But I'm completely lacking basic information about even this organization, Ryan. Can you help me? So, what's wrong with personal affairs? So, what should I concentrate on?
Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation.
Okay. Okay, fine, let it be.
Focus on other people's troubles, not your own. That is a relief.
Okay, forget it.
A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
I want to talk about you.
Me?
Yes, you.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
Come on, Lieutenant, open up a little. You're right. What's there to know about a little... Is that a slur? Oh my goodness! What? What is going on in chat? Oh, me, you wanna suck? March, get away from me, you hobgoblin! Oh, it's better together if we have more effort. Come on, Lieutenant, open up a little.
If you insist. What do you want to know?
You're wearing no shit, Sherlock! You're wearing a Revolutionary Air Brigade jacket, aren't you? You look like the people around here. Tell me a secret about yourself. Do you ever talk about yourself? That's all for now.
What? This? It's just seasonal clothing.
Those look like airman pants, good for storing tools and...
Where is this going?
You see, Kim, I have this place in my head, points to your head, where I develop new ideas and connections.
Interesting. I think it's called a brain.
Fuck! No! Okay.
It's no mere brain.
Yes, a brain. It's more than that. Anyway. No, normal people have this. It's like a mind laboratory, a spiritual R&D division. No, a palette. No, better yet, a painter's... Okay. No, it's more than that. Anyway. It's the special place I have come to suspect that you have some kind of thing with the Revolutionary Air Brigade. That's all. I just watch you have this thing keeps flying. I think leaving suck undefined makes it funnier.
I do not have a thing with Revolutionary Air Brigades in particular.
Just air brigades then?
Okay, I wanted to become an aerostatic pilot. Then I turned 10 and realized we no longer have an air force.
Are you sure the Revolutionary has nothing to do with this? Thank you. My mind is satisfied. Point to your head again. That's all for now.
Good. Let's change the subject.
Okay. Well, that went not very well. It'll be too late in the day soon to ask Ivar if you ask him anything on the first day. Yeah, how the fuck do I get to him though? That's the real question, Farrell. How? Isn't there this guy that will like snap my spine like a twig? Wait, I'm going the wrong way. Am I? I don't know anymore. Go here. This part of the map confuses me the most. Okay, move on. Moving on. Okay, there we go. Yep. Just keep running. Okay, how are we gonna get up here? Get up there. Might as well quick save, because this might result in my death. Wait! What is that? Damn it. Wait, what's that? What's that? Please destroy press button behind guard. Okay. You're a cop. Assert your authority and question of art like a real detective. Some fuckheads can't stop Johnny Law, or those are stairs. Wow! Really? Yeah, but this! Farrell! This creature! What do I do about that?
Nobody betrays your degeneracy.
What the fuck is your portrait?
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Yeah, I'm going with the giant side agrees. Say nothing, size him up first.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology?
A ripple of muscle passes underneath the skin. He lets you go.
It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, I'm sandwich. You are not in danger because you are not a threat to me.
My body does not betray degeneracy. My body's not important. I'm with the police. We need to, puff out your chest, still say nothing. What do you mean my body betrays degeneracy?
You have succumbed to Al-Ghul.
His face contorts in disgust as if he were smelling a dead rat.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Smell your breath. Cam, is it really so bad?
It's not good.
It's like a rat crawled into your stomach, got drunk, and drowned.
You're right, I'm an alcoholic. Wait, alcohol?
Yes, Al-Ghul.
He means alcohol.
Understood.
I doubt it. My microcephalic ray servant.
Right, I'm an alcoholic now. I need to enter the harbor.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
I'm the police and I need you to comply now. Step closer.
Jerking motions. Signs of a late-stage neurodegenerative disorder. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Quakers. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture. You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
Come on, I just need you to move up about 20 centimeters back. Push him out of the way. You're right about all this. Now I just need you to let me into the harbor. You called one of the only black people in the game a creature. I did! No! I didn't mean to! Come on, I just need you to move about 20 centimeters back. Exactly 20 centimeters.
It is my task to keep the degenerate drunks from entering the army.
Measurehead uses real life racist talking points, usually used by neo-Nazis, so if you want to know how insane real life ones are, look at Measurehead. How the fuck do I get past him? What do I gotta do? What do I gotta do to convince you? Or, I don't know, I do not have the strength to, no. Right about all this now, I just need you to let me into the harbor.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war.
Not as bad as Shadow the Hedgehog. So many characters refer to the aliens as black creatures. What?
Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you.
What the fuck are you talking about, sir?
The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
There may be a peaceful solution to this. You could internalize Mejhet's race theory. He would take you as one of his own.
Well, that mean I have to become a... Which one of these? Right, good idea.
The best idea.
Don't be such an asshole to your fellow dock worker showing the stolen ID card. Subscribe to the Fast Race Theory, please, please, please.
Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
Measurehead, I'm new to this world. Help me understand its races. I need to know what kind of different races are there.
Do you?
This is for the thing.
The lieutenant looks toward the harbor's electronic door, and then to you. He lets out an audible sigh.
You are obviously a liberal, Sailorite. A polyculturalist. I can see it from your love of microtechnology and your sartorial choices. Do not deny your friend the truth you have denied yourself. There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races. And the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty. Which one do you need education on?
Type A.
Those are the Simonese, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Mao, of course. The Maun are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to smile. They are all lactose intolerant, a common result of inbreeding.
Okay.
A receding genetic pool has led the Maun on reprehensible street parades. In Maun cities like Stadskanal and Vredefort, wearing wooden clogs on their feet and little green tassels on their hats.
Wait, who exactly are the Maun?
You know them by the names of their nation states. The Oranese, the Gotwaldians, and the Königsteiners. My people simply call them Maun.
Okay.
Mahun is a derogative term for first world people of Gotwaldian descent. They do not all have eczema. Also, people of Katla, like the Suru and the Uhu, are much more lactose intolerant.
The wooden clogs, though?
In some municipalities of Oranje, people do wear shoes made of wood to street parades. Green, orange, and even yellow tassels have also been seen on hats.
Okay.
The Maun are proof that you can have too much Occidental racial purity and tassel-centric culture. Inbreeding has led to a lactose-intolerant subrace whom no one can take seriously.
Okay.
Colorful tassels are, let's be honest, not a good sartorial choice for this century. You might want to avoid wooden clogs too.
Okay, God, then who are Type A then in your worldview? Do you have an example? You can't quote a damn Sonic game without sounding like a demented racist. Cop listens to racist lectures of punching him in the throat. I really got no other options here. I mean, I could try to fight him, but I mean, come on. We all know where that's gonna go. Me probably being thrown off this platform and landing in a painful position. As if I'm not already in enough pain. Oh no. Oh no. What is this video? Okay. Ugh! Oh, great. Thank you, Shadow the Hedgehog, you bastard. Okay.
The Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina, the ancient Meteorans of Meteo by the Golden Pisantic Sea, the Suren of Sur-la-Clé, and even the North Königsteiners, all have type A race propensities.
Okay.
The other large mondial civilization, the Mesk, are too yellow and oleaginous to count as a heroic race. True, they are violent and expansionist, but they have a glandular problem.
He draws a finger across his face.
Overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains, making them listen to El Mariachi music and eat toxic minced meat-based food, which in turn only produces more sebum.
And who are the Summonese and, I don't even know how to pronounce that. That game really refers to the aliens as black terrorists on a few occasions, one time by the president who's also white. Oh my goodness! That's horrible!
As proven by the Maun and the Mesk, Occidental type A is in retrograde. The Semenese and the Areopagite are on the ascent.
The Summonese are...
The indigenous people of this, the Insulindian archipelago. The Semenese inhabit the southern islands. I am Semenese, from the stock of Ulumuir on Ile de Fantôme. The Areopagites are the master race of the Ile Maran deserts. The Semenese are descendants of the Areopagites. We came here during a heroic migration from Ile Marat to Ansuland, thousands of years before the lactose-intolerant Maun written Occidentals discovered this place.
What's the difference between...
The Areopagites are sleek, long-headed. The Semenese are powerful, mesomorphic. The former is an immutable progenitor, unchanged since the Super Isola of Pericarnassus. Ancient brains rest in their slender skulls.
You fall silent, contemplating the beauty and mystery.
The latter is perfected and adapting. Together they form the Simeno-Areopagite, or Simeopagite super race. That is all. There are no more type A races in the world.
Type B.
Type B are the unheroic races, amorphous non-competitors of the great race. The Koikos and the Vacholier, they are mud-colored people.
Measure had literally called mariachi music a symptom of a glandular problem. The Insulindian archipelago has no native inhabitants. Measurehead is a moron who can't geography. Geograph? I don't know if that fuck. Geography! I actually like geography class. That was a fun class. Oh my goodness, it's pitch black outside. There is no moon. We ate it.
The Koikos of Grad, Yugo, Zhimsk, Shest et al. Are what you would call white officer in a suspect description.
What the fuck did I do? Oh, there we go. Mud-colored.
To an untrained eye, the Koiko appear white and pinkish, like a ham sandwich. But look into their eyes and you will see. They are of an distinct muddy color, and so is their skin. Unhealthy, sweaty, and ashen.
Okay.
Pinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries of advanced ballistic warfare and cultural domination that the grad people have undergone for drinking alcohol and smoking the degenerate tobacco and for eating potato.
For eating potato.
The Koiko, the countless micronationalities of grad, are all inexplicably obsessed with potat. The only thing they like more is dividing into microscopic ethnostates, like political amoeba.
Well, at least he knows what amoeba
Wouldn't
is.
he be one for ethnostates?
You don't like ethnostates?
They are microscopic. The Semeno-Areopagite superstate will cover the entire remaining planetary crust, uninterrupted. From Holy Semenine to the Boreal Plateau of Katla. Its leaders will be the genetic epitome of the Semenese and Areopagite stock, elected by nature, not the base inner spoilage called demos.
And whatever that says you mentioned?
Revacholians, halfway between type A and racial called Ron.
I think I was pulled a muscle on my finger.
You tried your degenerate little revolution, which was the single greatest failure committed by humans in our 82,000-year history on this planet.
Wait, how long have humans been existing in real life? I don't know. Anyways, moving on.
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening, but that seems a little off.
That revolution sounds like an actually very good necessity. The revolution sounds like it's very progenitor. Go away, stupid political thoughts. What was the revolution? Go away, stupid political thoughts.
The revolution came to Ravachol from Grad, in Zaraz written potato carts. It is literally an illness, a prion disease that leaves the parietal and frontal lobe ridden with holes. A soft, sponge-like mass of dementia, hallucination, and paranoia.
Okay, so he knows about prions too. Like, guy, you should be... Doc, you should be doing this! Go into science or something! Not, like, anthropology, gods no, but like, I don't know, microbiology, because you seem to know your stuff.
The revolution is fatal familial insomnia. A hereditary prion condition passed from the Koiko to the Occidentals. But not sexually. Probably through trade roots and potate acid, the prime component of the potato plant.
Okay, cool.
Enough of type mediocrity.
Vile CF race called pederasty, please?
Tips CF are a museum of failed chimeric experiments and tragic maladaptations. They are tortured creatures waiting to be put to sleep. Your morbid interest in them worries me.
Oh, what is going on with my fingers? Ow! Should I even be doing that? Ow! Okay, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't be pressing on that. Because, I don't know, that might give me... Fuck, what was it called? I forgot what it was called when your hands are all shaky. It's what makes Measurehead a tragic figure. He isn't dumb, but is very gullible. Aww. Chimeric experiments?
Lesser races like the mosquito, a grotesque mixture of a masked woman and a Semenese man. Only possible if the mother is masked and the father Semenese. The other way around, they fail to produce offspring. The mosquito is born sterile, like a donkey. All they have left is to ride customized motor carriages with hydraulic suspension, listening to aggressive El Mariachi music to vent their impotent despair.
What?
It seems unlikely that two human beings produce genetically sterile offspring.
But aren't humans too similar to produce? Okay. Any more?
Then there is the Simino Koiki Chimera. Are you sure you wish to know of the Simino Koiki Chimera? It is not an aesthetic site.
Yes.
The Koiko, as you know, are very servile, especially when they meet the rich man. Racial scientists have toyed with the idea of crossing the Simonese with the Koiko to produce a super worker of Simonese strength and great servility.
Imagine getting a new viewer who doesn't know the game is wondering why he's being lectured by a race supremacist. I mean, out of context, I don't even know if you'd be able to know what they're talking about. I barely know what this guy's talking about.
This will never happen. The Simonese and the Koiko may have similar interbreeding problems as the mosquito.
Ow.
We will never know precisely. No Simonese man could maintain an erection in the suffocating potato stench of a Koiko woman or Koika.
Okay. Yeah, I think when I do that to my fingers, I'm pressing down on a tendon, which is probably not a good idea.
Enough. It is cruel to entertain ourselves with the deformities of Type F. Were there any able-bodied races you needed education on?
Now that we've been through all the types, do I understand advanced race theory?
You understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma? You have not even worded the mystery, let alone solved it.
Will you let me into the harbor if I do?
We will see.
Fuck!
Access to the Union is important for our investigation, but there may be another way without becoming a race theoretician.
Am I mildly worried he might take it seriously? The lieutenant thinks. Yes, I am, he concludes. I am worried.
Right. Second thought, I don't have time to get deep into this stuff.
Lost, though. Buckled away at the last gate. This is why your haplogroup will never rise from the ashes. Now, I need to luxuriate in the private company of my bay. Leave me.
Let's discuss
I
something else.
cannot possibly imagine what else.
We still need to get into the harbor. There's an interview to conduct. There must be another way.
His gaze wanders over to the whirling's roof to the yard. Okay. Fine, Farrell. We're not doing police brutality. Okay, maybe this is police brutality.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
This is not gonna fucking work, Farrell, but okay. Wait, what? Huh?
Just like that, instinct took over. A solid strike straight into his throat, into the cartilage. You could swear you felt the soft palate break. The man is reeling, gasping for air. Time stands still around you. In the distance, the sounds of the harbor are falling silent. All you hear is a small gurgling sound as a trickle of blood appears on the man's lip.
What now? Roundhouse kick him in the face. Back up and perform a 360 flying kick.
Man lands with a dull thump, like a broken down puppet of still tries to keep his head up, dazed eyes looking at you with unimaginable surprise. To your left is the button.
Disco Inferno! Press the button! Welcome to Ravish! I'm sorry. Just press the button. Disco Inferno!
You slam your fist on the button. The man collapses entirely, his head rolling to the side.
Looks like you're the new measurehead now.
No.
No
Please.
one is the new measurehead. Let's go before he gets up.
Lieutenant makes haste towards the door. Okay, where do we go now? Here? No. You okay? Why am I walking so slow?
The man is still knocked out. He breathes.
Okay, let's get out of here before he wakes up. Is this... Oh, it worked. Huh? Okay. Giant aspirin on the pillow. Okay. So is that really chilling next to the radio station? Wait, I should quick save. I did not expect that to work. Wait, am I locked in? Ah! No, wait! No, 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 how do I get out? Wait. No, please! I'm gonna start crying! No! No! How? Oh, wait. Okay, hold on.
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
Open the drawer.
The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders.
Browse to the folders.
Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara. And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
I'm gonna legitimately quit this game forever. How'd you get stuck? I don't know!
It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry. Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol, and the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Anything interesting?
You already went through all of these. Look how blurry all the lines on these papers are. How unwieldy your own willpower is to yourself. You're like an absurdist Samaran monk, focusing through not focusing. Hermeneutics was almost within your grasp, but now only vague letters float before your eyes. Less meaningful, but aesthetically more pleasing.
I let my eyes go completely out of focus, all shapes start melting into each other, like leave the folders on.
The drawer slides shut.
Okay. I'm gonna need that fucking magnesium.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change."
Oh, thank God. What the hell?
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. The white rectangle of the Revachol Citizens Militia is clearly visible on its back.
Look, Lieutenant, point to cloak. Someone left their cloak behind.
Yes, it was probably you. It does bear the RCM insignia, after all.
You think I should get it?
The service cloak issued to you by your station? Yes, I do.
Okay.
As your fingers touch the tarpaulin, it almost feels like the cloak wants to deliver a message of comfort through your fingertips.
I know how to fix it. You gotta talk to Evar now to undo it. Okay. +1 shivers. What does this give me? Oh, that looks nice, I guess. Disco ass blazer. Okay, I guess. Collecting rainwater. Right. Or new green machines and quintessence? What? White pine trees are printed onto the screen covering. Looks like a forest under snow. What's this? Okay, wait. You know what? Let's focus on this later. We gotta... Oh, there's so much stuff to look at. At least 3 packs worth of cigarette butts. Numerous empty bottles of Commodore Red and potent... What?
This is the Night Watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud. Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather.
This is where Renee works. I'm gonna look around.
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table.
Take the picture.
It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, René, is dressed in a Royal Carabinier uniform. The girl is young and very pretty. She is smiling playfully at the camera.
Could she kill Measurehead? Oh, yes! And it would not be pretty. There would be a lot of blood involved because of Shigret's claws and teeth. I know I've said this before, but not just Shigret, but like Eastern Ballpoint Goblins, which is what Shigret is, wait, why am I speaking third person? Anyways, but yes, I could kill him, but Eastern Ballpoint Goblins, when we attack, it's like chimpanzees, but worse. Imagine a chimpanzee that was given steroids, amphetamines, and is having withdrawals. That's what it's
Why
like.
did you take that picture of René?
Bouncing at the photo. I'm gonna ask him about it. I'm a cop. It's a section to collect evidence. I'm making artistic photo collage, Kim. I'm gonna ask him about it.
You're really interested in that old soldier. Not
Yes.
sure I understand your fascination, but sure. As long as it doesn't take up a whole lot of time.
Leave. I don't even remember who that was. I don't remember who I was. Maybe I was Shigret. Is there an Eastern is there an Eastern Ballpoint Hobgoblin, or the bigger, more humanoid, able to make guns? Probably, I don't know. It's the Western Ballpoint Goblins you want to be concerned about. You see freighted industrial lettering on the platform. Kvolsund. Okay, where the fuck do I cannot. Where am I going? Oh, okay. Shipyard's on quiet. Great machines are sleeping. The speaker tower silent. There's no work to organize in the yard below. Musk of oil and rust comes from the chasm in front of you. Smells like blood. Wait. What? Tools. Okay. There we go. How about our Western ballpoint goblins? They're bigger. They're kind of more meaner. They have scales. They're more adapted to aquatic environments, and they're more amphibious. So they'll eat anything they can get their hands on. Industrial size thermos smells like burnt coffee. Take the money. Banner sags under the weight of the rain, snow, white waves on red. Shigret pulls Falky out of the closet and forces her to draw a goblin species because Shigret can only draw stick figures with hair glued onto it. Yeah, but you got one thing wrong. She's not in the closet, she's in the basement. Plants are happy, boots are shining, every man is fed.
Container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, put the logos on.
The lyrics to this container song are being made up as he goes along. The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisunt on Muindi.
Container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, now belongs to Everard.
Hi!
Everard, he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister? I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
The shadow passes over his face. What is it with you people and scabs?
I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat.
He doesn't seem to be waiting for you to answer.
Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
Okay. You're Ubi, right?
Oh, yes. Born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent.
Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then, too old to lose my accent then. People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir. Those are just nasty rumors.
Sugar's logic for keeping Falky in the basement is because the closet is reserved for when you kidnap an LGBT plus person, and asexual people may or may not be thrown in there depending on region. You're right, I was thinking about throwing Firefang in there, but, you know, with Firefang being a demon wolf and, like, twice my size, maybe even more, yeah, I didn't want to risk getting treated like a chew toy and getting ripped apart. I don't think Firefang has noticed that I'm not Falky yet, though. Or maybe she has, and she's just pretending not to notice. Oh my god! A bitch!
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
What are you doing on these with these containers?
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
What's going on here? Look at the mountains of containers rising behind him.
The containers in the yard are green in Wild Pine's livery, and the mountains rising behind Leo is all red in Union colors. It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the container yard's core. There appear to be cisterns underneath the Union container covers.
This looks like a massive redecorating operation, Kim.
Yes, they are hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debarders Union logo on them.
Leo, has anyone told you why you need to change the covers?
No, not really. Mr. Everett doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to everyone.
What is underneath these red covers?
Oh, I don't know, mister. They say it's some chemicals. Most of them have labels on them, I think.
Thanks, Leo. You've been very helpful.
Oh, no trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all.
Where's everyone? The harbor is empty.
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in.
He leans in with a confidential look.
We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
Asexual people tend to be associated with the LGBT+, but this can vary as allies of members if the region has rates of high crimes towards asexual people. Regionally, I'm LGBT+, because of it. Wait, in some places they aren't considered? Oh. Well, that's a shock.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate.
He pauses to think.
But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so.
He stops but seems eager to tell you more. What kind of trouble did this Titus and his friends get into?
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business.
He smiles and leans closer.
Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling them to take some time off.
But what did they really... What did they actually do?
I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details. That's just how boys are, you know. I haven't been in a fight since I was in middle school.
Easy, Leo. Let's keep this on the hearties.
He looks to you for assistance.
Look at him. It's not going to be anything useful anyway. Don't fight it. Better to go with the flow.
Girardi, Leo, what kind of fight did they get into? Did they kill a mercenary?
Too late. Leo's mouth is still moving, and the words are spewing forth. Words, words, and look, even more words. This guy could go on till the end of days. Now he's talking about some drunk sawmill owner who... No, he already switched to a prized fishing rod he apparently owned at some point. You know what? Just cut in there with your questions.
In places where struggle, hate crimes are targeted at asexual people for being asexual, they usually associate with the LGBT+, like in my area. In a way, LGBT+ groups only exist until they get acceptance. Oh, for fuck's sakes. That's horrible. Do you work here?
Yes, yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But everyone calls me Leo.
The little man raises his hand in a welcoming gesture.
I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town, and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away.
And different places need these communities to protest because they are persecuted with asexual people persecuted in some regions in the same way LGBT plus people are with the struggle snuggle hate crimes. That's so fucked. Like, why would you fucking do that? Why? Why would you hate someone? Like, why? Why hate someone? What are you gaining from hating someone?
Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
A real pretty lady with a skin like those Douai Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down besides the radio. But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes I am, yes I am.
Hold on, who's this Mrs. Beaufort you mentioned? I think you're doing a great job around here with Leo.
Oh, Lizzie, she is a real sharp tool. Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly.
He respects that word. That's obvious.
But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood, knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure. If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she can't have kids.
Oh, that's sad. The Freakers think Snuggle's struggling so much punishment for not being straight. Why would you punish someone, though? Like, why? Why the punishment? Why? What did they ever fucking do? So you have a straight guy, Snuggle struggle gay to punish the gay guy for being gay. But it's not gay. If it's a guy struggling a guy, that's gay! That's literally, you've become the very thing you swore to destroy. Are you fucking people stupid? Oh wait, they are. It's always the ones that are so hateful. That are stupid because they've dedicated so much of their brain cells to hate that they can't dedicate their brain cells to anything else. This applies to any members of the LGBT plus communities in regards to being victims of these specific hate crimes. Asexual people can vary depending on region, and mine has that problem. It is pretty gay. Fellas, is it gay to breathe?
Dr. Lemaitre said so, and she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years she has.
He sighs and falls silent, watching you meekly with his blue eyes.
So Everett trained a lawyer named Miss Beaufort. Interesting.
I'm pretty sure this place would totally fall apart if you didn't shine the boss man's shoes, Leo.
You see disdain in the lieutenant's dark eyes when they meet yours for a moment. He does not approve of you ridiculing this little man.
Sorry.
Oh, mister, I do a lot more than that. I really do most everything around here. Mr. Everett said many times I'm irreplaceable.
What's in that container over there?
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
I'm looking for the leader of the dock workers union.
Oh, you want Mr. Everett then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood.
He coughs, then continues immediately.
Guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys.
Easy, Leo. I just want to know where I can find this man.
Oh, Mr. Everett is where he always is. In his office, of course.
Points to the 2 joint containers on your right. Okay,
Bye-bye now.
Alright.
Oh,
Wonder if I
hey,
can make this
mister.
up.
I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And lots of folk really did keep coming back.
I have some questions for you if that's not too much trouble.
No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. It's like that old saying goes. Yes, yes. I'm like Mr. Actually, Miss...
Who is this?
A real but I can't listen to the
I
radio
think
all
you're doing
the
a
time.
great job around here, Leo.
Yes, this place really seems to run like clockwork. Keep it up, Leo.
The lieutenant smiles a lot.
Well, thanks a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot, really.
You didn't think it was possible, but the smile becomes even
Sometimes
wider.
I feel some of the guys don't really get how much I bust my ass for them here. But you guys are alright.
Aww. Firefang ever face any problems for being asexual? Not that I know of. And if anyone ever did give her shit for that, I would kick their asses. Oh, is this the uncomfortable chair? Wait. Maximum fish, that tells time.
Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you.
Wow, that's his face! Paste!
With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you.
I'm scared.
With a mixture of expectation and impatience, well bottled.
Let's get straight to business. There's been a murder.
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's
What?
good of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat.
He gestures to a tiny chair opposite of his giant desk.
I'm
What's up?
Everard Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez.
You sound so stereotypical. Some guy on another server said I was repressing my sexuality, and everyone said he made them pro-choice because he should have been a That's beautiful. That brings a tear to my eye with how beautiful those comebacks are.
I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
Oh, do I ever.
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
You go ahead, detective.
The lieutenant nods at you, then the chair.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
What is this? Whatever he has in store for you can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Wait, what? Take a seat. I'd rather stand. Why are you calling me? Actually, I'm in a bit of a hurry right now. I'd rather stand.
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
I don't sit. It's kind of my thing.
Very well, Mr. Dubois. I respect a man with strong convictions.
As he nods, his multiple chins move like ocean. Ugh.
I, too, have convictions. One of which is that I will not engage with any man who won't face me at eye level. Should you find yourself more amenable in the future, I'd gladly resume our conversation. But until then, I'm afraid I must ask you to leave.
You're no Titan of Felician, buddy. He's got you in a fork. Sit down or leave.
Take a seat.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
Remain serious. Try it. Remain serious.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense.
He points to a giant novelty check on his desk. It's absolutely comically huge.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with the cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
He points at it again.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
You can take that comically large check and shove it. Wait, you know Garth?
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
With a grin, he points to the check again. It's like you're on a game show. At least don't thank him for it.
I don't know what to do. Should I take the check? I don't know. I don't know if I want to take money from this guy. Guy got salty and tried to say I secretly... What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. That guy has issues. Farrell, why do you have so... Okay. Why do you attract so many of the crazy people? I think you did actually say that before, that you attract a lot of crazy people. Oh, you poor bastard. I want your money. Pasty boy. You're like the opposite of Krusty Krustington. That is a nice desk, though. That's a nice desk. Should I take the check, guys? I don't know. Freak magnet. You can take that comically large check and shove it up your ass. You keep it, I'm good. Leave the check. I don't know, man. I really need the money. Guys. Okay, I guess I'm not getting any help on this. I'll take it.
Is there anything you'd like to say to me? Or...
Yeah, thanks.
Don't mention it. But also, don't forget it. I'm just kidding, of course.
He's not.
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only two words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun. When he said, "Don't worry," he actually meant, be very worried.
Star Wars fan base has some frickers. Oh dears. Oh dears. I'm not worried, I got this. How do you know about my lost gun?
I know everything, Harry.
What?
Right now, I know that you're worried. Don't be worried. Everything's going to be all right.
My name's not Harry.
It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
Don't panic. Kim?
Officer, we will deal with this later. We don't need Mr. Clare's help with this.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Don't panic.
Who does this guy think you are? Ronnie the Rookie? You ain't worried about no lost gun, or unpaid bill, or forgotten name. You're the bad cop. You're probably more corrupt than him.
Sink deep into your folding chair, smile across your hands behind your back. What? Wait, that's it? That's my point of pride here?
Fuck yes. You're part of the old guard, the ancient guard, the most corrupt, unholy cops in the land. Chill out like the black dragon you are.
I don't wanna be corrupt! DM the meme. I don't wanna be corrupt. Dying to a chair in Disco Elysium. It's not loading. It won't load. The meme is broken. The meme broke, Farrell. You have to fix it. You got 12 dice rolls today. That is Luca lucky. You know, you got 12 dice rolls today. Oh, really? Wow, I'm as lucky as Luca. That's really saying something. Sink deep into the folding chair, smile across your hands behind your back.
The fat man does the same, sinking deeper into his chair than one would think is physically possible. He seems to be enjoying your little display.
The facial expression on his face, it doesn't even look human. It looks like something I'd see from like a shit post or something. The meme is broken like the main character.
Good. Now lean in with some corruption.
Listen, Everard, pal, we both know what makes the wheels of the world turn.
That we do, Harry. Let them say what they will about you and me. We're both born fighters.
Nice bit with the chair, by the way. A good way to keep your guests on edge. This fighter could have used a comfortable chair. More comfortable chair. Good way to keep your guests on edge.
Why, thank you. It's always nice when a fellow professional appreciates your work.
That's it. Now kick back and add a final flourish for dignity.
This is the worms lair, and we both know why I'm here. To help. I'm not saying I'm corrupt. I'm rational. Oh my goodness. Help grow your horde. I don't like any of these.
You strike me as a reasonable man, Harry. I like that in a lawman. Let's cut to the chase, shall we? What can Everard Clare do for you?
I think we'd like to ask you a few questions. Don't you think so, Detective?
Lieutenant looks quite fed up with the situation.
Somehow you managed to get yourself out of this one. Now quick, keep the momentum up. Ask questions. Whatever you do, don't ask him about the gun first. You don't want him thinking you're scared.
You call me... Wait, no. Aren't you gonna ask me how I got in?
Am I going to ask? Hell, Harry. You spin-kicked my strongest man in the face. I saw it from my window.
Oh, thank you.
Would you ask a man like that how he got into your container yard?
I didn't even know I was able to do that. You don't have a window. Jesse fucking died. Oh my god. I understand. I am a terrifying death machine.
Don't worry, Harry. Between you and me, I'm not a huge fan of his race thing, but the Union did not get where we are today by frowning on eccentricity. Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it.
I want to talk about the hanging. I met Joyce, the company representative. Okay, but we might talk again later. Call me Mr. DuBois. Or...
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard, I call you Harry.
So that's really my name?
My god, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
I think the odds of that are very low.
It might be a good idea to hide your confusion. I mean, see what his game is first.
My memory is fine, I'm just testing you.
So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently my sources were wrong. However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out. With my big fat folder.
Words flow like a river of honey from his lips. I guess word has already reached him. No matter. No harm done. It's just a brown folder. You can't make out what's written on it.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Lieutenant inspects Everard over his spectacles.
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first.
Do I have a wife or kids? What kind of cop does it say I am? Do you know where I live?
But of course, Harry. Your precinct is the 41st and you live in Jamrock. You're a Jamrock boy. A long way from home, but that's okay.
He doesn't really seem to know any more about it.
Do you know anything about my family? Do I have a wife or kids? Or...
Family? Harry, you're not a family man. There's not one peep of family in here. Unless you think you're a family man, do you strike yourself as a family man, Harry?
Never mind the family.
Family, Harry, is the most important thing in the world.
He glances lovingly at a framed photo in front of him. I highly doubt there's actually, like, you know, a family in that photo. It's probably a picture of a Twinkie or something. Get a shower. Okay, have fun, Farrell. Let's talk about other matters for a moment.
Of course, Harry, of course. Let's not linger on personal details and amnesia. You wanted something from me.
Let's talk about the hanging.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
I sense there's a but.
But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
Kim, is that true? Are we door-opening machines? You heard wrong, Everard, or not. I've opened a few doors in my life.
I'm not sure I understand. If you're asking us to break down someone's door, it's not going to happen.
Come now. I just need you to go open a little door for me and leave it unlocked. A simple thing. Absolutely nothing shady about it.
An excellent opportunity presents itself, sire. You could win the trust of the arch-liar, pretend to play into his hand. Then, should you wish, bend his efforts towards your own.
I should just open it yourself. Whose door is it? I bet you don't even know anything about the hanging. Why don't you open it
Harry,
yourself?
I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. You look like you could run around all day.
Uh-huh.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be, Harry?
I bet you don't even know anything about the hanging.
Harry, my dear friend, I am what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes on in Martinez.
Whose door is it?
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
Damn it, fine, I'll look into it. But we need to talk about that murder. I can't accept this thing. Refuse task for now.
Of course, Harry, I understand. But if that's the case, I don't think we'll ever find your gun. Even worse, we won't be able to speak like equals about the murder.
Ugh.
Perhaps this was just bad timing for you. Know that you can always come back to me. I really hope you do. For your sake, my sake, and for your gun's sake too.
Yes, we both understand what you meant.
This may be the only way, he thinks. I won't hold it against you. In fact, we probably should reconsider later.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in... I mean, it's no secret, but there's a thing...
Yes, that...
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have...
I'm not sure I understand.
Come now.
An excellent opportunity presents
Damn
itself,
it, fine.
sire.
Wait, what do you mean by
A
weasel?
loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly.
He removes his glasses and rubs his nose.
Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you.
Damn it, fine, I'll look into it. We need to talk about that murder.
Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level.
Okay.
You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door.
I met Joyce, the company representative.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
Just pals?
Yes, we're all trying to do what's best for Martinez. Don't feel like you shouldn't work with her just because you and I are such good friends. I'm not a jealous guy.
What happened to the previous negotiator?
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
You made concessions for the company in previous negotiations. Why would you let an ally like that go?
He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left.
You called him a midget.
Harry! I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
I'm gonna kick your ass. Joyce and the previous union leader vanished under suspicious circumstances.
Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting. Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. When she got back, the whole thing was over.
Wait, there was no mention of a casserole from Joyce.
Funny, Joyce didn't mention any casserole.
Harry, Harry, Harry. Do not fixate on this little matter. Maybe it was a rabbit stew, or a hairdryer, or an iron. The point is, her heart wasn't in it. Mine was.
This particular brand of humor he has, it makes for a fine distraction.
Why haven't you let her in to see you?
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization. I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret. Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everett doesn't mind.
It is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it? It was nice telling him about her right now.
Let's talk about my lost gun.
Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and effort.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Hold on, could he really hold my gun hostage? Wait, my gun may have been bought from Roy's pawn shop. Have you factored that in? I will not be blackmailed with this gun business. I don't care about your gun, keep it. Does this mean if I do things for you, I'll get my gun back? Hold on.
Who knows? Only one thing is certain. If you work with him, you're going to get it back. And working with him might be the only way to do it.
Probably shouldn't tell him this. Does this mean if I do things for you, I will get my gun back?
Damn it, Harry. That's exactly what it means. I'm only kidding, of course.
Of course. I understand. We help you, you help us.
Everett, I'm going to leave now, but we might talk again later.
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Thanks. I was wondering how I was supposed to get out.
Here. You're one of us now. A real red and white Union man. Take care, Harry.
Thanks. How do I get out of here? Alright, let's get out of here. Wait, what? There's Whale Fjord in Arden. Okay. Opposite by village at night watches the immediate glow buzz. Okay. Okay, I guess we can't go in there. Okay. What were my tasks?
How'd you like our harbor?
You've been in there, he means. Talked to the boss man too, probably.
Not approvingly.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains.
He's not noticed only, then turns to a wide smile adorning his face.
Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Ever said you had a key to a door?
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
He said it belonged to a weasel. I was hoping you could tell me.
Of course. I got you. You don't know anything.
He taps the side of his nose with a little wink.
I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
I heard something about a weasel, and it sounded like a local polar weasel, if you know what I mean. I'm not opening the store for myself. I'm opening it for all working men. I'm not really doing this for political reasons.
Oh, so the none of the above type, are you? I get it. I like to keep my distance too. But it doesn't matter. It's a good thing you're doing. Thanks. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter.
His gaze wanders off into the distance.
None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
Anything else I should know about this task, this weasel person, when he'll be home?
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
The man takes a big sip from his flask.
He means he's not going to tell you, cause he doesn't know. But he will shoot his mouth off with you now that you're working for Everard.
Any idea who killed the hangman?
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
The merc was hanged... Oh, hi, Farrell. The merc was hanged with a very specific type of cargo belt, one often used in heavy transport areas for extreme harbors. The harbor's a primary suspicion. In your opinion, are the dock workers involved in the killing?
What a thought! Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course.
Pushed? How?
Your dead guy was an enemy combatant.
Hold up, what does that mean?
He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts.
Did you kill him?
I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of skills.
I had half a mind to jokingly tell the freaker making weird sexual comments about me that I'll never be with him and that he should move it because that what he was doing wasn't healthy. You take the bribe. I had no choice! Where the fuck am I supposed to get my fucking gun from? Best Buy? There's gotta be a way around this, though.
He's not lying about not doing it himself.
Uh-huh.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
No problem. I wish the best to you in your search. Sure, I'm glad it's not my search.
Just turning on the light. Okay. How do I get out of here? Oh, there we go. It's getting dark, isn't it? It is. Did the music change? It did. Best Buy sells movies, games, and tech stuff. You could build a chemical bomb and some namby-pamby gun. Holy shit, this music is great! Okay, now what? I go to work next Thursday and the week after. Oh, that sucks. What do I do with this? Alright, I leveled up. On a scale of 1 to 10, how haunted is Ferncross? 1 being a house is haunted, and 10 being Silent Hill. 3, I guess? Is that a good number? Not too haunted, I guess. You're not, like, gonna run into ghosts all the time, I guess. Maybe some days are worse than others. I'm thinking of making the Ferncross game like Stardew Valley, where you can like build friendships with the NPCs and everything, and yeah. Harry Du Bois, I am smart. I am snart. Okay. I can't stop comparing him to Luca, and now I'm wondering which one of them would win in a fight. Like, not just like a physical fight, but like an intellectual fight with what little intellect they have left. I feel like if you put them together in one room, that would be a bad idea. You wouldn't come back to that room looking the same. You should not let them be alone together for too long. They fuck shit up. That's the main character's name, Harry Du Bois. That's actually a really nice name. Why do my fingers feel oily or crusty or whatever it is? Probably sweaty from all the gaming. Oh, it's all disco-y now. Oh, and it's fucking up my frame rate. Is there anyone to talk to? Holy crap, the music is really bugging out. I'm starting to think this guy might be dead. It's all about the money, you know? No, I don't know. Why is everyone staring at the stage? Okay, do you guys not hear the music bugging the fuck out?
Hello again, sweetie. Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad. Oh my. You know where we are, right? That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located? Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol.
Revachol is a disgraced capital of the world, something like that?
Yes, great. See? We're getting somewhere. What else do you know about our city of splendor? Tattered as she may be. How would I even begin to tell you? I haven't seen... Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
It's the spring.
You're joking. Try again, one more time. What year is it? That's right, dear. How splendid.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
How do I talk to her about cryptids?
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Oh, sweetie. It's really not. There used to be people who thought that way. Other people who wanted those things, but they all went extinct. Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, and certainly no dictatorship of the proletariat.
But they still have cops.
Oh dear. But we should...
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
So what is this revolution you mentioned?
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
But I'm a cop. Whatever it was hasn't stopped me.
Of course, sweetie. I really don't know how to explain it better.
How did I do?
You didn't do too well, dear. You really only knew what year it is. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Reality, in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
So, if you could tell me more.
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
She's also mildly racist and sees Kim as not quite human, but damn, does she have cool cryptid stories. Oh, well, that's horrible.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
That's a good point. This doesn't look like Rich Central.
You seem to be in a chair.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
I'm sorry, it was rude of me to mention the wheelchair. Let's move on.
That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway.
Wait, no,
yes,
hold on.
dear.
A paraplegic is someone
a
with
grenade?
limited
Did you fight in a war?
No, dear. I'm not quite that old. Although I was injured in the line of duty.
Were you a mountaineer?
Nothing so glamorous, dear. Though when I was young, I dreamt of planting the Revacholian flag on some figurative peak.
What did you do then?
I was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding mail order shoe company. You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere, and, well, once I happened to be under some faulty scaffolding.
Uh-oh.
I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well. One can only dream of such payoffs nowadays.
I didn't... Thanks for clearing it up for me. Let's move on.
No problem.
I didn't get anything. Imagine the Hindenburg radio announcer encountering Shigrits. I'm picturing it so vividly. I've heard the audio of the Hindenburg announcement. It's depressing, but I'm just imagining him being like, what the fuck is that? Something is emerging from the flames. Oh God, it's running towards me. Oh, get away from me! Get away! No, I don't have any food on me. We gotta get going now. It appears to be a goblin thing. It appears the goblin thing has. My God, the goblin has just been a man. Oh, the humanity will have to he'll have to be put down. So like, stand right under me. I am in my car hiding. Jinkies, it's. Oh gosh, no, Sugar. No, 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 don't make me remember the things I did. Okay, what time is it? It's dark. That's the time. Wait! Fuck! No, go back down.
Can I help you?
So, about that money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
Can I pay with this check? Show him the giant novelty check.
You must be joking, right? You come here, trash everything, and now you try to pay with a novelty check?
The cafeteria manager stares at you baffled.
This isn't a game show. I'm not going to accept it. You owe me cold, hard money. I want to see that money in the palm of my hand. Every single cent.
You can cash it in at the local frit near the harbor gates, though it might not be enough to cover it.
Okay, actually, let's talk
Like
about
what?
something.
I was...
Goodbye. Okay. Jinkies, no, it's gnawing through the car doors. Gadzooks, I need to get out of here. Holy cannoli, it just took that cop's gun. Good googly moogly. It just shot some kneecaps and licked his face. It's... Oh no. My crimes, the crimes I've committed. Oh fuck, no. Can I not run in a straight line? Can I go in here? This is the place, right?
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
Sure turns to a
What's
magazine.
that magazine she's reading?
What magazine are you reading?
You mean this?
She looks at the cover boasting a colorful photo of two girls
This
kissing.
is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
Forget about all that. What is this fashion police feature? Point at the cover.
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish.
There's a numero uno guy in there right now. And does he look like this? Point to yourself. Point to her hat. I bet your hat would take the prize.
No. I don't like it. I hate it.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
Okay, fine. Here we go. What is this Frit?
I don't know. Frit?
And what is Frit?
A 7 to 11 grocery store.
Why is it run with 3 T's?
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
The story goes that normal Fritta, with 2 T's, a men's workwear shop in Vredefort, was already taken. So when Fritta Retail Inc. grew into a multinational corporation, they had to add an extra letter to avoid trademark infringement.
Oh, hi Spooky. Oh, here we go. Oh no. It's scaling a building and the SWAT team has arrived. Crepe and Cressani leaped onto the one's face. It stole his car keys and it's after me now in the car. Holy fucking mackerel macaroni. Oh my goodness. Let's proceed. I have some questions for you.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
Does the Frit have a warehouse in the back of the Whirling in Rags?
A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
This is important.
She scrunches up her face into an expression of consummate adolescent skepticism.
Fine. For it doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
Okay. I just realized that my character is, like, breathing in Kim's face. Can you tell me anything about this reality, man? I need you to exchange this lovely check for cash. This novelty check. I don't know.
Wow. I didn't know you worked for the union, sir. Anything else I can do for you?
No, you don't work for the union. The union works for you by supplying you with cash.
I get a milkshake in 2 hours. Wow, you timed it? Got like a milkshake shaking machine or something, and it's like gonna be ready in 2 hours, and a chicken sandwich. Oh wow! Storm was a nothing burger. You know it's American. You know it's an American saying when nothing has to be compared to a burger. What kind? I fucking want a milkshake. Wait, I know what I can have. I'll be right back. Oh crap. Uh-oh. Oh fuck, Falky's not gonna be happy with me. Oh no, I ran over one of her sketchbooks with the chair. Guys, Falky escaped from containment, but don't worry. I found her in the living room, just sitting at the TV. You know, like when Roku TVs are left on for too long, they like start to get that like moving landscape thing. Yeah, that's what Falky was staring at. I don't know. She might have been dead for all I care. Oreo milkshake with BBQ sandwich and tomatoes. Chimkin. Oh boy. I got an ice cream sandwich. I don't know if I already said that. It's good. I like it.
That was easy. Worryingly so. Blow the whole thing on speed and gin. Right now. Speed and gin. Great combo. Ask some local dealers, maybe.
No. I gotta get my shit together. The Spider-Man game subreddit is disturbingly racist. It is. Oh. Oh no. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. I'm getting ice cream juice all over my cigarette fingers.
Can I help you?
So about that money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
Never mind.
Yes.
Goodbye. Oops. How much do I owe?
Can I help you? Yes. Have you got for the room? 60 real.
Ah!
Yes?
How the fuck do I... Ugh. I'm fucked. Okay, I'm gonna try one more thing. And then if whether or not that works, I'm going to probably then end the stream.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
You also need the money tomorrow night, too. Ah, fuck. What do I do? Where do I stay so I don't freeze to death? Do I really have to be Hobo Cop?
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
I am sorry. It just doesn't come out surprisingly eloquent, really. The last one.
Excuse me? Of course.
You can sleep in the dumpster behind the motel, but do I really want to... Okay, I guess I'll end the stream here. Oh, it's getting really late. Yeah, I need to go to sleep. I should probably also feed Falky. She's been in the basement for a long time now. But you have the answer in your grasp. I need to go to sleep. Goblins sleep. Did you know that? I'm tired of sleeping outside. That's one of the reasons I stole Falky's identity. So I could sleep in her mildly comfy bed with her 50-year-old mattress. That thing is uncomfortable to sleep on, though. Uh-oh. No, how do I... Stop!